How you doing there? Take a seat, get comfy. We're going to talk about our accessory and corrective programs. These can be two paths you guys could go along. Say after you collect some time here, railroad in your fitness journey. Sean's going to kick it off. We're going to talk about corrective first.
Cool. So our ultimate goal with our class programming kind of falls under health, fitness, lifestyle, and aesthetics, how we want to look, and performance-based. Under that, we have these kind of two supplemental programs, accessory and corrective. Corrective, along your fitness journey, you may desire one or you may need the other, okay? Corrective kind of falls into two umbrellas here. Kind of ask yourself these questions. Am I currently in pain? That could be a specific part of your body. Do I have restriction in a specific area of your body as well? Or just any general discomfort that could be while exercising, while not exercising. Certain movements induce that. So if you're in that category, that could be a specific range for the need for corrective work. Or some other ones could be, do you have specific imbalances going on within the body, left to right extremities, things like that? Are you constantly modifying a movement due to discomfort, pain, or the inability to perform that movement safely, healthy? And then we could also look at corrective as a preventative. You know, our lifestyle outside of here could drastically affect the desire to do things in here, the amount that we need to sit or travel, things like that could tweak the body and could form some things that necessarily we don't want. So that would put us in a category for needing corrective work. And corrective work is simple work that we can do to help keep the body safe, healthy, and feeling good to optimally perform and do the things that we want to do in the gym and outside of the gym. It also serves as a prerequisite for what Nolan's going to talk about in a second, accessory work. And that's for people who are maybe, and he'll elaborate, have a little bit deeper rooted goal or specific thing that they're trying to target, but this needs to be an 85% or higher. So if we do have accessory work that we want to perform, we can perform it safely, we're healthy, and we can get in the right positions to do that work. So Nolan, why don't you tell us about accessory?
Yeah, so Sean touched on that. Before we get into the accessory work, we test everyone out. You get a complimentary 30-minute session with myself, Sean, one of our coaches here. We run you through 13 mobility assessments. Based on where you grade out there, it's got to be an 85 or above before we go into this, just to make sure, hey, everything, we're checking the boxes, we're moving well, moving safely. These are the 5 kind of big points we touched on for accessory work. The first one would be achieving a skill. So in class, we're usually trying to attain a stimulus. We're usually moving pretty fast with some intensity. Sometimes we want to work on that skill, like the toe to bar, pull-ups as examples. Well, we can take those skills and work on them outside of class, break them down, work on certain points to kind of bring it all together, and that could be one thing we can touch on in accessory work. Another point would be weakness work. Think burpees, running, cycling a barbell, things like that. We can isolate those movements or groups of movements outside of class to bring up our level of fitness. I do this quite a bit with Sean with burpees, strength, and I think weaker muscle groups, things that might limit you in gymnastics. Think pull-ups. Hey, do we want to bring up our strict pull-ups, handstand push-ups? Bring up our strict handstand push-ups or overhead pressing. If we need to bring up strength in our squat, deadlift, and that can kind of go into as well the last part here where specific training for something outside of the gym, whether that's CrossFit competition, a powerlifting meet, marathon, Spartan race, something we're doing outside of the gym. We can use strength work to assist there. And then our last big one would be working out at home. I know some of us might get busy schedules. I myself have invested in a home gym, but I still work with Sean to make sure that what I'm doing at home doesn't interfere with what we have going on in class. So if you guys are working out at home and you want a little bit more of an idea of like, hey, what can I do to maximize my time working out, as well as not taking away from what you might do later on in the week or the next day, so you're not doubling up on things and kind of impacting yourself negatively there, having that planned out for you through our accessory program can be super beneficial.
Yeah, so these are two programs that not only that we offer, but we ourselves go through. Like Nolan mentioned, he has a blend of accessory work and corrective work on things that he needs to work on, targeting towards training for a half marathon, getting ready for the open, and being as fit as he can. I also work with Abby, who we work a lot of corrective work to fix and keep the shoulders healthy. I myself do corrective work to keep my shoulders feeling good and healthy, because I believe we all have one thing that kind of can nag us from time to time, whether that's hips, knees, backs, shoulders, things like that. So if you are interested in either accessory work, or you definitely are like, man, I probably could benefit from some corrective work, schedule that, get with one of the coaches and schedule a complimentary screening, and we'll run you through and we'll go over what the results mean and what we think is best for you going forward.
See you soon.